Do you know how many stars are in the universe? Do you know what stars are made of and how they formed? Do you know the colors of the stars? To know all this and more strange facts, follow me to the end. Welcome everyone. You will not believe that the number of stars in the sky exceeds many times the sand on the surface of the globe. Perhaps this fact seems closer to fiction, but that was not the case. The Earth on which we live belongs to a galaxy known as the Milky Way, and this name is due to its golden color resembling the color of straw when the sun's rays fall on it. While this galaxy alone contains about 200,000 million stars representing the Sun and one of them. There are more than 100 billion galaxies in the universe, most of which are larger than ours. Stars are huge bodies that take a spherical shape, and these bodies derive their brightness from some of the reactions that result from nuclear fusion, and the Sun is nothing but a star that provides the planet with both light and radiation. Did you know that on a clear night you cannot see even part of the stars, but on another clear night you can see with the naked eye stars that are 19 quadrillion miles away from us very easily? Do you know? There are nearly 400 billion stars in the Milky Way alone. Did you know that stars light up as a result of thermonuclear fusion in hydrogen gas, until helium gas is formed? Did you know there are some stars that are 100 times more massive than the Sun? These stars also can produce more energy than the energy produced by the Sun by about 1,000,000 times, while they still maintain their size. Do you know many stars? If you look at them in the sky at night they look like one flash of light, but this is not the case. Most of the stars that we see in the sky at night are actually two systems of stars or binary systems of stars, and because the stars are very far from the Earth so they appear like one spot of light. The closest star to be seen from our planet is the Sun, as it is about 150 million kilometers away from Earth, and there are millions of Sun-like stars outside the galaxy. The nearest star is about 4.2 light years away from Earth, meaning that it takes about 70,000 years for the fastest spacecraft to reach it. Stars perish through many stages of life, like many other organic organisms. When a star dies, it turns into a white dwarf, as the star consumes all the chemicals necessary for the nuclear fusion reactions that occur in it, and the star will coalesce as a large mass from which light will be emitted. White until finally darkens and ends. Did you know that before a massive star enters the stage of a white dwarf star, it undergoes an incredible series of interactions, as the star burns through its remaining fuel at an amazing rate and explodes due to the speed of the interactions, and this interaction is called a supernova. If the star is massive enough, after a supernova interaction occurs, the star can turn into a large mass, and due to gravity and light, the black hole devours it. Did you know that the black hole absorbs all the things around it due to its incredible mass, and according to Einstein's general theory of relativity, all the things around the black hole bend in some way and enter the gravitational field and push towards the black hole, and the gravitational field of the black hole is so strong that even light cannot escape from it. If the star has enough mass, it burns and turns into a white dwarf, and instead of fading, it turns into a state of decay, and these stars are rare in existence and are called neutron stars. Did you know that neutron stars are very easy to identify, and neutron stars, unlike white dwarfs, can be identified by astronomers through telescopes because they bend light around them, allowing astronomers to look at them easily through infrared telescopes? Did you know that the star Tychirene is considered one of the largest stars in the galaxy, due to its magnitude? Another very massive star that looks like a gun has been discovered, and this star is brighter and brighter than Tychirene, and it shines about 10 billion times more than the Sun, and this star emits a very high amount of radiation, so it is impossible for any living organism to live in this system. Did you know that every single star has almost the same specific chemical composition that is similar to other stars, and this requires hydrogen, which turns into helium gas, and when hydrogen burns, it collapses and a central mass of heavy helium gas is formed due to gravity. The original material that makes up all the stars in the galaxy was formed during the Big Bang. Continuous changes occur to the stars in pressure and chemical composition, but at all times they work to achieve the perfect balance, and if the stars do not have the balance, they will continue to collapse from the inside until they run out of energy. But the stars keep creating the perfect balance of external and internal pressure, hydrogen and helium. The most common type of star in the universe are red dwarfs, and these stars are popular because of their low mass and the fact that they live for a very long time before turning into white dwarfs. Did you know that the color of a star can tell us about many things, such as the mass of this star, its brightness, and other important data? Did you know that the coolest stars in the universe are red, with a temperature of about 3500 Kelvin? Blue stars are hotter than red stars because of their incredible mass, with a temperature of about 6000 K. There are many people who believe that there are green stars, but some assert that there are no green stars, and when searching for them through telescopes, the search has side effects because it requires certain wavelengths. Did you know that there are certain stars when they reach the end of their lives that increase the amount of their nuclear fusion reaction by about 1000 times, which can lead to some red stars burning at the same rate as blue stars? Did you know that the stars that have a short life period are the largest in size, as the large size gives their mass a high density of chemicals, and therefore they burn faster than the small stars? This concludes our topic, the most important strange facts about the stars, through which we got to know the components of the stars, and the different ways of the death of the stars, while identifying the true size of the stars, which is completely different from the size that we see on it. If you liked the video and would like to subscribe to the channel, support the channel with like, share, and press the bell button to receive all new updates. Wish you all the best.